guys, it is Kevin here, and I just wanted to make a video for my jlandkev channel here, talking about my marathon that I ran yesterday. Now, for those of you who follow me on my jlandkev YouTube channel, or my Busan Kevin YouTube channel, or on Twitter, or on Facebook, all that stuff, you know that yesterday I ran the Osaka Yodo River Citizen Marathon. So I ran a full marathon in Osaka, Japan, because I live in Japan. This is Japan. This is a very industrial part of Japan behind me. So I ran a full marathon in Japan, and it went well. It went better than I expected, and basically the day started off almost as like a disaster, and I didn't even think I was going to make it to the marathon, to be honest. So the marathon is pretty far away from where I live. Sorry about the noise, guys, but hey, 'tis the way things work. Now the marathon was pretty far away from where I live. I live in Kobe, Japan, and so I had to go to, I thought I had to go to a place called Hirakata City, which is pretty far away from where I live, just a little bit north of Osaka. I ran the same marathon 2 years ago, my first marathon. This was marathon number 3 for me, and I got up at 4:30 in the morning. I had to get the first train by my place at 5:30 a.m. And now, when I got all my race information a few weeks ago in the mail, my wife said, oh, they changed the location of the race. It's at a different stop. And for some reason, I just completely dismissed that because I'm an idiot. So I get on the train and I get to Hirakata City. And I remember the last time I was there, I saw runners everywhere. People clearly who were runners heading there for the marathon. Now, I had to pick up my race number and all that stuff between 7 and 8 a.m. So I was on target to pick stuff up by around 7:30. Race times, it was 9 a.m. So I had lots of time to get dressed, change my clothes, get warmed up. I was going to meet a friend of mine, a former co-worker. He was running his first marathon, a guy from Sweden. And so I get to the marathon site where it was 2 years ago, and there was nothing there. Like, it was just a giant empty field, and I was like, uh-oh. So I called my former coworker, my friend Tobias, up, and I said, hey, where are you? He's like, I'm at a place called Moriguchi or something like that. Pretty far away. Now, I had a map with me, but all the writing is in kanji. All the place names. Now, kanji are Chinese characters, and I couldn't read it. So I panicked and I freaked out, and I realized that there was a distinct possibility that I might miss the starting time for the marathon, which would have crushed me because I've been training for more than 3 months for this, and if all that, I know that I realize in all the training I've done, I've become stronger and healthier and all that stuff, and I've lost weight, and better for it. But I've been training for that marathon, this marathon, and if I didn't get to run it, I would have been crushed. By the way, I'm walking through a really kind of ghetto industrial. It's not ghetto, it's just a very industrial area. I live on an island. I live on a man-made island. This is a man-made island filled with apartment buildings, office towers, and a functional shipping port. So that's why so many trucks around here. Traffic. End of the day, I call them up, get everything sorted out. I get to the marathon site at 8:30. I got 30 minutes to try to change, get ready. I'll check my bag, all that stuff, and so it was a panic. I didn't really get to stretch very well. So I get to the race site. Well, I get in line up. It's time to start running, and we start running. And this is my friend's first marathon, and it's clear right from the get-go he's much faster than I am. And I always like to say that I may not be fast, but I'm slow. So I just told him, I'm like, go off running. Don't wait for me. Don't have my slow ass keep you back. So off he went, and it was really bottlenecked for the first several kilometers. Really. Now this was a small race, but some people have told me that there's a real running boom happening now in Japan. Running is becoming so popular here. The last couple of years, due to a few different TV series, some high-profile celebrities. There's one guy named Kampe-san right now who's a famous Osaka-based comedian who's running around the world. It's like he's been running for almost 700 days now. He's run 38,000 kilometers. He's in China now. He's almost done. He's really impressive. And because of this, there's a real boom in running. So races are filling up really quickly. This race was much bigger than it was a few years ago. And so we start the race. It's really bottlenecked. And I'd say by about 10 kilometers, man, I was feeling it. I was feeling my quads were burning, and that was really strange for me because normally like 10K is nothing. I run 10K all the time. That's just a regular workout. But my left quad was really burning by 10K. And I took a little bit of video, just I think 1 minute of video on my iPhone while I was running, but I didn't really want to vlog the marathon because and I wanted to actually set a personal record. It was my third marathon. My first marathon was this one 2 years ago. I ran it in 4 hours 44 minutes. My second marathon was the Tokyo Marathon, which I ran in 4 hours and 27 minutes. So I was hoping to get around 4:10 in this one, but I was kind of doubtful before the first half because like my left quad was killing me, and then my right knee started hurting, and then my left knee started hurting, and then man, it just went on and on. The pain was just kind of like shifting, rotating through my body, and it was really hard. And it wasn't until about the halfway point, and the crowd really thinned out, and I was able to get a good steady pace going and keep it going. And then the sun came out, it got hot, it was over 20 degrees Celsius. And, I don't know if I took in enough nutrition in the morning, I don't know if I ate enough. And there were certainly not enough water stations. And I wish I'd brought my own hydration with me. I should have brought a water bottle because, man, I was thirsty a lot, and that hurt. But by around kilometer 30, I realized that I was on a pace to finish in less than 4 hours. And that really excited me. And so there was a lot of pain, but I never hit the wall. And I kept on pushing. And by the time I got to kilometer 35, only knowing that there's 7.195 left, I'm like, shit, I'm on pace to run a sub 4. So there was this one runner that I was kind of keeping an eye on. We'd been kind of running around the whole marathon. I'd seen him, and a much fitter looking guy than me, but he really had a nice stride. He clearly knew what he was doing, and I think I got the idea that he was gunning for a sub 4, just on the cusp of it. So I just kind of stuck with him for the last 7 or 8 kilometers, and boom, man, I did it. Like 3:59. I got a sub 4. Over the moon. So I'm so excited. So now it's the day after. I booked the day off of work just for some recovery and some family obligations as well. And I'm feeling good though. I'm walking around. Now my right knee is a little bit swollen, a bit tender, but that's all, nothing major. Just some Advil and some rest and a bit of icing, and I'll be good to go. And I figure by the end of the week I'll be out on the road again running a little bit. So that's awesome. So there was my marathon. So I bested my PR by almost 28 minutes, and I'm so happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Now that's some of this is a one-take video. Now I wrote about this. So by the way, if any of you are on Daily Mile watching this, I'm going to post this on Daily Mile. I do make a lot of videos. I am a video blogger. Actually, on my main channel that I video blog on, up in the sky. I don't want to edit this. My main channel that I video blog on, I've got it's got like 3.8 million views, which is awesome. That's so cool. Someone mentioned that to me the other day. I was like, really? Yeah, I do. Kind of epic. I've been vlogging for many years. So there you go. Now, not on this channel. This is a smaller channel. But nonetheless, it's cool. So there you go. There was my race report, kind of the Osaka Marathon. Man, that was awesome. What's next? I don't know. Maybe my next goal is 350, 345. I'm signed up for. I'm going to do a half marathon the second week of January. Do another half marathon in February, and then got to get a spring marathon in there. Possibly an ultra marathon. I'm really tossing the idea of doing a 70K ultra in Osaka in May. We'll see. So that's all about my race, and I'm also going to upload that minute of video I took with my iPhone, and you guys can watch that and enjoy it. And hope you guys are doing well. Take care. I'm walking like a normal man now. You know, if it wasn't for my swollen right knee, I could probably actually go for a run tonight, but give it a few more days. All right, take care, everyone, and hope you're having a great day. I plan on watching the New York Marathon last night online, live streaming, because I watched the Chicago Marathon from their website, and that was free from like the NBC web affiliate in Chicago. I was able to watch that over here in Japan, but the New York Marathon one was only in the U.S. You had to pay like $4.99. So I was like, screw that. Well, then, even if I did pay $4.99, I still would have been geo-blocked because I don't live in America. Oh, what about us runners who live in other countries? We want to watch this stuff too. All right, guys, take care. Enjoy this longer than normal video. I hope you do. I'm going to tack that footage on the end of this, and I think I might also make just a separate video about it as well. So see you later, guys. I got to go and walk around some more, kind of loosen up the legs. Hey folks, it's Kevin here, and I'm not quite at the halfway point. I said I wasn't going to film, but I'm filming. So, it's the Osaka Marathon. Beautiful day. My legs are feeling a bit tired already. I'm not even at half. Not a good sign. Let's see if I can get close to 4 hours.